Hello, everyone, and good morning. Rise and shine. It is stamping time, and I am excited to create with you another idea for your scraps to turn them into beautiful cards. So as you can see, it is not 6:30 in the morning like it usually is. This is a pre-recorded video as I am out of my stamp studio for a week with the Stampin' Up! Trip. So I just wanted to create something for you so that you still have some ideas to inspire you to use your scraps this week. After all, I didn't want you taking a week off and have all those scraps start collecting around your room. We want to use those and turn them into some beautiful cards. So for those of you who have not come past my channel before, my name is Sue Phillip. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Victoria, BC, and I am so glad that you are here with me today. You will actually be, I'm trying to think what day you're going to be watching this. It is going to be, I believe, the 3rd of May is when you would be seeing this. And I don't know what the weather's going to be like on the 3rd, but I'm hoping wherever you are, you have a little sunshine today and that you get a chance to get into your craft room and use up some scraps. So I am going to head on down to my workspace and share with you, well, the cover of the new catalog. I am so excited that this catalog has finally launched and we are able to share this catalog with you. For one thing, the way that they have laid this catalog out, and I can actually open it up now, is an amazing resource for you, not only to be able to flip through and see the products that are new to Stampin' Up! This year, but it also gives you options in which you can actually scan here and there and find additional resources for certain products and samples and ideas. And it also takes you to some online exclusives that are not in publication. So it's a great one. It has it's laid out so that if you are new to Stampin' Up! And you're wondering like what items you need to get to start, it has a whole page on what items are great to have, your main, top 10 things that you should have. It goes over your color families. I absolutely love this. It even has some layout card suggestions down here. If you're just starting out, this is perfect. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy cruising the catalog. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my walkthrough, my recorded walkthrough of the new catalog that I released on the 1st of May, and you can have a little walkthrough with me, okay? If you don't have your hands on one of these catalogs and you would like one, just go to my Everything Current link in the description, put in a request for a new catalog. There is a link in there that says request a catalog, and I will get one to you as soon as I am back in my craft studio, okay? All right, so let's get to today's idea for scraps. It is going to be a quick and easy one that you do not need a lot of supplies. I have got, as you can see, some scraps here from the Simply Zinnia papers, and then these are the gorgeous new InColour Designer Series papers, and I've got some scraps of those as well. So I'm going to create 2 cards for you, and I must say I think that this is probably the easiest layout that I have done yet for scraps, but looks amazing. I'm going to pull in the sweetly sweetly scripted stamp set, which is one of our online exclusives. And I think, you know what, I think these greetings, the papers are gorgeous, but I think for these cards, just the way that these greetings are with how they stretch across your card, I think this is what makes the card. I really do. This is a great set to have. And like I said, you can only find it through the online store. So you can check that out. But yeah, let's get started. So supplies, simple. We have got bases to coordinate, okay? We have got 3.5 by 5-inch pieces of white cardstock. Now, you may have noticed a little theme here. I prefer 3.5 by 5 as a layer instead of 4 by 5.25. And you know, if I'm doing white, the reason why I like that is because you have, especially if on colored cardstock, you have a little bit wider of a border around the edges, and it just mats up so much nicer having that little pop of color. Okay, it's more substantial around the framing in, and I love that. Okay, now we're going to cut this really simple. I haven't even cut my strips yet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather them all together, tap them all together. So I'm hoping I have got all my pieces right on the edge. I do. And I'm going in and I'm cutting them all together. I don't know how many I can cut here. We're going to try. We're going to try cutting all 5. Might be pushing it, but I'm going to cut to anywhere in between 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch width wise. Oh yeah, I think that's cutting through. Look at that. And there I have got 5 pieces, 5 different colors. Okay. And they're all, yeah, I'd say not quite an inch thick. I'm going to tap them all down again. And I'm going to cut it to the width of our paper today, which is 3 3 3/4. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 5. So you know what? I'm going to go just over 3 3/4. And the reason why I'm doing that is the last thing I want is our papers to be not quite wide enough for our card. We want to be able to have it nice and smooth with the edge of that white cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to just cut that down. All right, so there is one set. Oh, you see, one of them was shorter in there, is it? That sneaky little piece in there. That's what I get for trying to cut them all at the same time. Yep, was there any other ones that got shortened? No, just my shy shamrock. It was being so shy, it didn't gather up with the rest of the pieces of paper. Okay, that's what I get for trying to do it all at once, right? It's okay. I got another size scrap for another card. We'll put it to use at some point. Okay, so there's one set. I'm going to do 2 sets. And what have I got over this side hiding underneath here? I've got some gorgeous colors. And again, we're going to go, see, I'm learning. I'm only going to do 2 at a time this time around. I'm scared to cut them all at once now. Okay. Again, I'm going to go, I'd say I'm going 7/8 of an inch. Okay. Now, I just want to see if this is the same as this. It is. Okay, I'm going to do one more because I love, assuming I have the right width, I love this paper and I want to highlight both sides of it, I think. So I'm going to have 2 of those because I'm going to use opposite sides. I got to have that strip of purple in there because it's fabulous. Okay, now what's this one looking like? That's sneaking in at 3 3/4. I'm keeping that one just as it is. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in this gorgeous color here, a little berry burst to add a little wow factor, a little punch to that card. In fact, let's do 2 of these, shall we? Just so I have choice. So I hope that your week has gone well so far. Like I said, that you've had a chance to get a little crafty. You've had a chance to check out the new catalog. And I'm hoping by now, if you have wanted to join in June's card club, that you have registered, just because I did, well, let's see. I'm only April the 29th right now, but by the time this airs, I would have already placed my big order for products for that class. And because it is a gorgeous new suite, now I can actually show you. We're going to take a moment and I'm going to show you, because I remembered I can actually show you this catalog because it will be time. So the products are from, oh my goodness, so many beautiful things in here. We're going to be using that suite for something too. It's so pretty. Okay, I got to flip through, which is fine because then we get to look, right? Little masculine, little market, some gorgeous flowers. Oh my goodness, love the bright colors. Okay, so this is the products that is in June. Okay, so look at the gorgeous samples, because I can now show you that are in the catalog. So pretty. Okay, we've got some gorgeous cards we're going to be making 4 different designs, but you get a sampling of these papers in your kit out of your $25 worth of goodies. You get this package of embellishments. You get one of each of the designs of this gorgeous paper, and you get 15, yes, 15 yards, because look at how they've used the linen thread. That looks so beautiful on all these cards because they're all kind of nature and just pretty. So you get a full 15-yard spool of the linen thread. Okay, so if you haven't signed up, I will be checking you know, if anyone else signs up. You have to the 10th technically, but because they're brand new products, my fear is that they will run out before, like, either the papers, the embellishments, something may run out before the 10th, and I would have to actually shut down registration. Okay, so you don't want that to happen on you. And I must say, they're probably the prettiest papers that I have put in a kit so far, because they're so beautiful. All right, so we have our scraps, and I cannot take credit for this idea. This idea goes to one of my Stamp It Canadian team members, Donna, and she posted cards that she had made, and they were so pretty that I was like, I have to do something like that. That's the perfect scrap card, because she used up scraps. I'm just trying to get rid of the actual, no, that's not going to help. We've got some sunshine coming in because it is not early in the morning. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go with that. We got a little bit of a shine coming in from sunshine. Can't complain about the sunshine, but it's casting a little bit of a glow here. Okay, so this is what she did. It is this simple. We are going to rip down one edge, and we've done cards like this before, where we have ripped down the one edge and we have covered like an entire page, and sometimes even framed it in, and absolutely stunning how that is. Okay, for this one we're going to do something a little different. We're going to spotlight it in the middle. Now I just got to make sure that I'm using both of the pattern pieces of paper, because are all 4 of the different patterns. So I've got 1, 2, I want some stripes in there. I'm going to make sure I do a stripe. Yep, and I'm going to do petunia pop for the flowers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just ripping down. I am ripping the paper towards me, which gives this beautiful white edge. Okay, now one thing I fear is that because of our light, you're not going to be able to actually see how gorgeous these papers are. So I'm going to hold it over to one side. Once we're done, I'm going to try and block the sunshine if I can, so you can actually see how pretty these colors are. Okay. Now, if I was with you live on a Thursday morning, we wouldn't worry about that sunshine coming in because it would only be 6:30 in the morning, and we wouldn't have that sunshine shining yet. Okay, I'm going to leave those scraps there. I'm going to start with this one. All right, so let's rip down one side. Now I'm going to flip it. I'm going to use this color too, or this side of it. So you don't overthink it, you just rip it. And layering ripped edges like this are so pretty as focal points of your cards, but you could do the same thing across the center of a 12 by 12 scrapbook page as well, and then put your photos over top of the detail. That would be easy enough to do. You just use 12 by 12 strips, right? We all have those. Okay. And let's see, one more. That way it gives me a little option for playing around with these papers, right? Perfect. So I'm trying to think what I've already shared at this point. You guys have probably seen me post, well, do the catalog walk. Hopefully you enjoy that. I have a new class, 2 new classes that are grab and go kits. I have got, I'm going to put this one this way. I'm going to start laying these down. Okay, so the idea is to lay these down. I'm going to go here. Okay, so that one's going, see, I want the ripped exposed edge, so I'm going to have to double rip, right? Do you see what I'm doing? Got to make sure I do this right. Dawn's probably like, no, you don't need to do that. Here I am, because I don't want to have, oh, she worked from the top to the bottom. Okay, we got it now. We got it now. I'm going to leave that one for on top, okay? And I'm going to do this one this way. See, Donna, I should have got you to do this while I was away, right? Okay, we're going to do that one. And then this one's got to go over top. And so we have exposed edges, no flat edges, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to glue these down, all right? But, okay, back to my grab and goes. New grab and go classes. Again, you'll find them in the link, and we have got one class already to go for my Seaside Wishes with our gorgeous sand dollars. I love that one. Being on the West Coast, I love it. Always at the beach. We are always at the beach, walking the dogs. And then another one that I've got is the Layers of Beauty, which is absolutely stunning. It is a bundle that includes your stamps, your dies, and then those amazing masks, which I walk you through in the virtual full instructional video on how to take advantage of those masks and how to line them up properly, all that good stuff. Okay. In fact, I shared, don't know if I have shared already, I'm trying to remember what order I've got my videos going, or I will be sharing one of a card made with that. So you'll be able to see how those go together. And yeah, you'll love the class. So my grab and goes are simple. You purchase the bundle through my online store, and I simply mail you off a kit. Has everything to create 4 cards so that you learn how to use that new bundle that you have in different ways and get the most out of it. And yeah, I send you a full instructional video to walk you through it, so you can do it at your own time. Okay, so that's how the grab and goes work. And basically I wanted to have a little gift for you for, I'm just going to grab my scrap, for for getting that bundle, but also a way in which you can use them. I wanted to be able to, because I love to share how to use things, and it allows you to learn how to use your bundle. Okay. Now, I'm going to do it this way. I've switched it up a little bit. The reason why I'm doing that is because I have a little bit more space down here. You are going to know what I mean now by the greetings. Make this card. Are we ready? Look at that. Beautiful. Love it. I'm going to bring in my trimmer. I don't think it gets any simpler than that, right? I'm going to trim off these edges so it's nice and flush. That's why I like to, there we go, a little bit noisy. That's why I like to have a little hangover the edges here, because then I can actually trim it down and I can make sure that it's perfectly flush. So simple, but look at how easy that is. We're going to add some embellishments and you have got yourself a cute and simple birthday card. Okay, we got Donna to thank for that one. All right, here we go. And voila. Let's add a little sparkle. I'm going to go with just plain rhinestones here because we've got so many colors going on. I wanted to, flip that over. I wanted to be able to just add a little bit of shine to this and have just a basic black greeting, because then it really stands out. Okay, so we're going to put one over there. All right, simple, easy card. You can make this as wide or as skinny as you want. I love just having just a little bit in the center there, and greeting is perfect, right? Greeting makes that card. Okay, let's do our second one. I'm excited to see what this one looks like, and then we can decide. Let me just have some fun with orders here. We can decide what greeting we want on this one. I think this would be a beautiful get well card because of all of the beautiful patterns. Oh, we have purple, right? Oh, yeah, we want a purple in there, I think. We want purple. Then I think I want some beautiful flowers like this. Let's see, like that. And then we're going to end up with some more pop of berry burst on the top here. Love it. Okay, let's put this together. I'm going to keep my pattern. All right, start on the bottom. Another thing I love about this card layout with your scraps is that it is repeatable over and over and over again, and you can make it masculine, feminine. You can make it just fun patterns, brights, subtles. You could do textures. That's what I didn't try, and you could try is have some different colored cardstock, and you could run different textures, and that would look pretty amazing too. So you can have fun with it, and each time you use it, different papers, whether it's cardstock, whether it's pattern papers, you're going to have a different look, which is the best part. Okay. Little peak of flowers there. I'm liking that. Now, I had a chance before I left to meet up, or I will be having a chance because I have not met up yet with, shout out to Rondi. I am so looking forward to having a visit finally and meeting after a couple years of, you know, doing Zooms and hanging out with you here online. I am excited. She is coming through Victoria, swinging on through, and tomorrow we get to have a little visit and finally meet in person, which is awesome. So if you are in the Victoria area, I'm going to do a million things on this one. If you happen to be in the Victoria area, please let me know. If I am around, if I am home, then we can set up a time, have a little coffee. I would love to meet with you, have a little coffee, have a little visit, maybe even make a card together. Would be pretty awesome. Okay, a million thanks is going along the bottom. Look at that, just fits again perfectly. Had a little heavy on the ink on that one side. I'm gonna let it go. I'm okay with that. Okay, we're gonna again just chop this down a little bit there and chop it down on this side. There we go. A little noisy. Okay, so there is, again, that greeting looks amazing. I'm going to bring out some purples in the papers. And, oh, do you know what I was going to do for this one? I rushed it. And not only do I have a little blob here, but I had this ink color, the actual Berry Burst, and I was going to do the greeting in Berry Burst. Oh well. I will post another sample maybe when I get back, and we will do a little Berry Burst version. Okay, so I'm going to pull out some purples because there's lots of different shades in here, and we're going to add a little purple sparkle, light and dark. Okay, and you can even add a little bling on your layers if you want to. Look, we can do a little tone on tone. We'll do one here and one here, maybe one over there, just to add a little bit of bling. Okay, and then we're going to layer it up onto here, just like that. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to see if I have got my samples right here to show you for the layers of beauty. There we go. Have a look at those. Again, I'm going to hold it up over here so you can see the colors. It's hard to see, but this is actually pretty in pink. I got a block. There we go. I'm blocking the sunshine. See that? Pretty in pink in there. And I have my dimensional backings. And then this one, we've got our Simply Zinnia papers. But simple card using scraps. If you need quick and easy cards with a little greeting, those are perfect. Now I want to grab my little class here and you can check it out. All right, let's see what I have got. One end. There it is. Oh, you're going to want to see these. Okay, so if you haven't signed up for June, I'll quickly show you June. Okay, we've got a few minutes here. So these are the cards for June. So this is June Card Club. I was showing you all of the goodies that you're going to get out of the new catalog. You can see them in play here. Our twine, embellishments, our gorgeous extra specialty paper here in the different colors. I'm even checking in a little vellum. I know we don't have our vellum anymore, but I've got a stash of it. So you're getting some vellum to do some floating technique. So you make 8 cards and you can switch up the papers. I'll walk you through it for either Zoom, in person, or instructional video, but that is June, okay? And like I said, registration is open to the 10th. I'm hoping I don't have to shut it off early, so sign up early, okay? But here is one of the grab and go classes, okay? These are the samples, and I love the way that they turned out. So I showed you this one being made. I gotta block my sunshine. That's terrible. Here, let's Watch this. I'm going to block it with the catalog. See if this makes a difference. Look at that. I got the catalog right beside me. Okay, so there is one of the papers. And again, the lights is making it hard to see the beautiful pink, but that is one of the cards. Okay, then I was showing you this version of color, and I actually cut and popped that out. So you'll get to make all 4 of these in the full instructional video, and you'll get all of the DSP pieces and that, the textured pieces, because there's texture on this one. Can you see that? There it is. You'll get that textured pieces and the colors of cardstocks and everything, these die cuts, in your grab and go kit. This is my favorite. And I'll walk you through how to use your stencils and the easiest way to make that work so you can do coloring and blending with no problem. For this, you are going to want to have some blending brushes or some sponges or something so that you can blend the color, because that's what we're going to be doing. You can also always color in these flowers, but if you get a chance to use the stencils and the blending brushes, so easy and beautiful. Okay, I have got still this one on line under grab and go. This is Beauty Abound, and I also have my zinnia kit available as well. So you'll see those as well as I also have the Seaside Wishes, and I will share a little clip video with that one and the samples in the next couple days, and you'll be able to sign up for that one at any time. Okay. All right, so there we go. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you like this really quick and easy scrap idea, and you will try it out. Post what you make with your scraps, of course, in the comments. I always love to see that, and so does everybody else. It gives everyone lots of ideas as we go along. And I will be checking in from time to time while I am on the Mexico trip, and be saying hello and sharing what I can where I am. Okay. All right. So we will see you. Let's see here. You got a couple more videos coming up, and then I will meet you back here in person, live back in my craft studio here a week today. Okay. In the meantime, you guys take care. Like I said, enjoy these videos I'm going to be sharing with you. If you have any questions about that Join kit, all those free InColour products is amazing. It is like the starter kit is always the best deal, but they have made it in May. They've made that best deal even better, because you're going to get, I think it is $112 of extra bonus products and all the InColour brand new colors that everybody's going to want to get. And you get all the ink pads, the cardstock, let's see here, the markers, and the beautiful pattern papers that we used today. Okay, so think about it. There's always, you don't have to sell the products. You can always just have a discount for yourself, which majority of people do. So, and you get to be part of my Stamp It Canadian team. We're pretty fun. All right. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.